Tennis superstar Carlos Alcaraz has been called out for a horrendous aspect of his game, former world No. 7. Andrea Petkovic has criticized Carlos Alcaraz for his supposed inability to adapt when things aren't going his way. The Spaniard is one of the next-gen talents taking over tennis after the reigns of Novak Djokovic, Roger Federer, and compatriot Rafael Nadal. But Petkovic believes he has one considerable hole in his game. Alcaraz, 21, won both Wimbledon and the French Open in a breakout 2024, and the 2025 season is around the corner as this year's Australian Open moves within sight. That doubled his major title tally to 4 and cemented Alcaraz's place as one of the stars set to thrive, with Nadal now retired and Djokovic possibly not far behind. However, Petkovic identified the alleged flaw she feels makes Alcaraz inferior compared to some of his peers, and it could give the likes of Jannik Sinner or Alexander Zverev the edge in their budding rivalries. The only problem I see with Carlos is that he doesn't have a plan B, and that's something very necessary which his rivals do possess, she said on the Renee Stubbs Tennis podcast. Sinner, Djokovic, or Zverev know how to play differently depending on their feelings. I would even say Taylor Fritz has that alternative plan. What happens with him is that when he's at his highest level, he's the best player in the world. But when he's off his game, his tennis is horrendous. He becomes disorganized, makes many mistakes, can't rally from the baseline, and commits double faults. Petkovic reiterated her point, saying, "When Carlos is bad, he's horrendous." She used countryman Nadal as an example of a player who consistently reverted to pinning opponents on their baseline and forcing them to destruct as a backup plan.